Hello and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my next smartwatch review. Today we have the ET571 smartwatch. If you've not seen any of my smartwatch reviews before, what this is going to be in this first segment is an out-of-the-box experience to show you what comes out of the box, give you a first look at this device, and then I will go away and charge this and wear it for a week or so, and then come back with my full, fair, and honest review. This is a rectangular shaped smartwatch. It's got that Apple Watch kind of look to it, I think. And always be sure to peel off these protective coverings from the face and the sensors. I don't know a lot about this yet, but you will find out in just a few minutes through the magic of editing. I press the button on the top right here and it comes to life, so it does have some charge out of the box. We'll swipe. It's got a health glance here, so it's going to have some health measurements. Bluetooth phone calling, activities, sleep tracking, heart rate, ECG, body comp, blood pressure. All right, there's a lot in here. Blood oxygen. Let me press that and see if a red diode comes on. It might have to be pressed against the skin. So this, on first looks here, looks like it's going to be more of a health-oriented smartwatch, but I'm getting ahead of myself. It comes with the silicone band. It looks like the familiar 22 millimeter connection here. If it is not, I will follow up on that in the review segment. Let's lift this portion here. It comes with a screen protector, some alcohol wipes to wipe off the screen to get this screen protector to adhere properly. It's got an instruction manual here, or a user manual, that looks pretty easy to read. The app here is going to be G-band. That's G as in Gordon, or Gamma. G-band is the app. Instructions look easy to read. It will have an, let's see, that's got a, what is this? Like a little quick start manual. It talks about the ECG or the EKG test. And we'll get into this, of course, but it's got electrodes on the back. I'll zoom in just a second. Electrodes on the back that will go against your skin, and then you'll press this electrode with a finger on your other arm, and it will measure the electrical current and the pulses through your heart. The charging cable here is the familiar magnetic charger on this end, and I'm just going to go ahead and zoom in right now. So let's see, let's scooch all this out of the way. The magnetic charger will attach on the back of the watch that way. It's got two magnets on the outside and then the two charging pins on the inside that will come in contact with these contacts right here. And yeah, I think it looks pretty decent. Again, I'm going to go more into this in this first look because it's got some juice in it. And it's going to have workout modes here, plenty of them. Let's go back. Okay, first day, obviously, first few seconds with this. Heart rate is going to do heart rate, blood oxygen saturation monitoring. Yeah, it's going to have to be up against the skin to detect that. Activity tracking, sleep, EKG or ECG. Body composition, I'm guessing that's going to be body fat and maybe blood lipids or something like that. Stress, blood pressure. This will be a blood pressure watch. Body temperature. These watches generally do this by measuring the temperature of your skin and then kind of extrapolating to what your body temperature is. Breath training, MET score, heart rate variability. Yeah, health glance. All right, this is going to be a pretty cool watch, I think, if all this stuff works. Emotions, fatigue, it's going to have Bluetooth calling via when it's connected to your phone via Bluetooth Low Energy, notifications, music controller, 28-day cycle tracking, camera, weather, stopwatch, timer, alarms, torch, that's going to be a flashlight, and let's see. That's flashlight mode, there's that. There is night run mode. It's going to be a dimmer version of that light. There is SOS mode, so that's just going to blank out SOS over and over and over, which is great in emergency outdoor situations. And the last mode here is warning mode. That's just going to be a blinking strobe. So if you get lost at night, it's easy for people to track or see. Voice assistant, calculator, games, work clock, and settings. Yeah, I'm not going to go too deep in here, but yeah, I'm going to go away, charge this up, wear it for a few days, and then come back with my full, fair, and honest review. Out of the box, I'd say this looks promising. It looks like it's going to have a lot of health tracking features in here that, you know, might be a solid value for the money, but we'll get into it in just a couple seconds. Alright, so here we are a couple weeks later. I showed you so much in that first segment, I feel like I should be able to breeze through the rest of the features here without a whole lot of explanation. And my job, I feel here as a reviewer, is to tell you the main features, but not teach you how to use it or how to connect it. I am not the manufacturer. I'm a third-party independent reviewer, just giving you an overview of these watches to give you an idea of whether I think they're a solid value or not. I am not here to train you how to use it and go into every feature. All right, so that big disclaimer is out of the way, but it's got a beautiful display here. I like this watch face. To get the other ones, you press and hold, and you can scroll through some of the other ones. There's plenty other in the watch face library. All right, so obviously, that's the one I like. If we scroll from right to left, you have a health glance, and you can keep still and press your finger on that electrode, and it will do a whole bunch of health measurements at once. This is not an FDA-approved device. It is not a medical device, so don't treat any of this information as, you know, medical or diagnostic data whatsoever. And I get a lot of comments on these smartwatch reviews, especially these smartwatches that have these health features built in. They're like, yes, I understand it's not a medical device, but yes, but is it accurate? Yes, can it measure blood pressure accurately? Yes, but, yes, but, yes, but. There is no yes, but. There's just, it's not a medical device. Don't trust this data. I will make no claims of accuracy because the manufacturers themselves don't. And they say right in the paperwork that it's not a medical device. This data is for reference only. Don't treat it as a medical device. All right, huge caveat out of the way there. There's that health glance that will do a whole bunch of parameters at once. It has a phone feature. When connected to your phone via Bluetooth low energy, you can make and take calls right from the watch itself. It's got a built-in speaker and microphone. That works. I've tested it. You have an activity screen where it gives you your step count for the day, your estimated kilocalorie burn, and your estimated distance walked. It gives you your sleep from the night before, and that's it. There's no, you can't scroll back on the watch to see previous days. It has heart rate monitor, and you can set this up in the app to take this continuously, or, you know, set intervals on how often you want it to take this measurement. It's got an EKG feature where you would hit the play button here and hold your opposite finger on that sensor, and it will do an EKG or ECG measurement. I'm not going to do that in full here because I'll show you that in the app. Body comp, same thing. You would press the play thing here, press your opposite finger on that sensor, and it will come back with a whole bunch of information about BMI, body fat, and whatnot. Again, don't trust this data, folks. It's I would say for entertainment purposes, it encourages me to know these companies are working on these features, but none of them are medical devices or FDA approved. Here is blood pressure. Again, you can press and hold and wait, and it will take your blood pressure and report some number. It's got blood oxygen saturation here, and here it's actually using a red diode back there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it uses a red diode for that one, which I think is good. It does temperature, which is really skin temperature, and then it extrapolates the body temperature. You would tap to take that measurement on demand. It doesn't do that automatically. And then you can pull in your weather forecast from your phone. You have to be tethered. When you disconnect from Bluetooth Low Energy on your phone, you do not get this forecast. So it does not store this in memory, but you get sort of the hourly and daily forecast for the next 2 days. Today happens to be Wednesday, so it's giving me tomorrow and the day after that. So yeah, and then I'm connected to my phone right now. You can add various widgets here if you want to put on this menu as you scroll through. All right, if I scroll up, that gets you to your SMS messaging. Let me zoom in just a tad here at this point. But this works fine. You have to be tethered to your phone via Bluetooth Low Energy, and it will pull in your messages. There's no way to respond, no quick response or anything like that, but you can read your messages on your watch when tethered to your phone. I'm going to delete that. If you swipe down, it gets you into various settings. The battery life here has been amazing. I've been getting at least 6 days connected to Bluetooth, very little, minimizing that. But yeah, at least 6 days battery life. Great battery. You can change your watch face, brightness of the screen, screen on time up to 60 seconds. Various settings, health monitoring, screen display, switches, notifications, language, incoming calls, date and time. You can actually set that right here on the watch and change from 12 to 24-hour time. There's the app QR code for G-Band. And you can get into some system settings here, power off, factory reset, device info, and here you do indeed see it's ET571. There are other settings in here you can get to. The flashlight setting I already talked about at the beginning, but you can choose night run, SOS messaging, and the flashlight is on the side here on your right as you're looking at this video. And you can set up an SOS, a beacon, bright, dim setting. That's all very cool. I like that a lot. It's got voice assist, it's got a calculator, and you can power off here by sliding those. And if I just swipe from left to right, that gets me into a shortcut menu into my phone features, my weather, and whatever you put on that screen. Whether you want to use it as a music controller and you control your music on your phone remotely when tethered via Bluetooth, you can do that. No local MP3 storage on the watch itself. It's not a GPS watch, so those are important to know. Let's go look at the app, then I'll come back with my final thoughts. The app here is G-Band. It's a good app. This is the first time I've ever reviewed it or ever even seen it, but it gives you your estimated kilocalorie burn on the main page, total sleep time, which that is wrong for me last night, but it has been pretty good prior to last night. Your estimated distance walked, your activity. It will tell you whether you've been very active, moderately active, mildly, or not very, based on your step count for the day. So yeah, just scrolling down, you have your sports records here, and it'll keep track of all your workouts. It'll do workouts in terms of steps walked, continuous heart rate, and estimated kilocalorie burn, and that's about it. Sleep, heart rate, blood pressure, blood oxygen saturation, body temp, HRV tracing. I like that a lot. I use that in my training. ECG, EKG. I showed you how to take those tests. Body composition. Let's just go into one here. It gives you BMI, body fat, fat-free body weight, muscle rate, muscle mass, subcutaneous fat, body water, skeletal muscle rate, bone mass, protein, and BMR, basal metabolic rate. Do I trust any of this? Absolutely not. It's just, it's a watch. It's a novelty, but the fact that they're trying to make these measurements is pretty impressive to me. Someday they will get there. You can go into device. You have a face gallery here. You can set up what notifications from your phone you want pushed to your watch. Set alarms, weather, world clock, bunch of settings in here, screen and brightness, health monitoring. Here is where you would choose to automatically measure these various health things. You can set scientific sleep, heart rate monitor. If you go in here, you can tether that on or off. So yeah, that's all there. And you can set up a profile, change your units from metric to Celsius and whatnot. So yeah, G-Band. Yeah, let me give you my final thoughts. This watch is selling on AliExpress right now for about $35. I think this is an absolutely fantastic buy. It's a great value for the money. This is more of a health watch than a sports watch. Keep that in mind. But it's got a great look to it. I've been happy to have been wearing it for a couple weeks. I give it 2 thumbs up. This channel is mostly about my kayaking adventures and my outdoor fitness adventures. I review smartwatches and outdoor gear as a way to monetize my YouTube channel a little bit. So go check out all my smartwatch and fitness tracker reviews on, said YouTube playlists, smartwatch and fitness tracker reviews. Come check out my kayaking adventures at davethekayaker.com. If you want the full specs on this watch, click through the link below. That'll take you to the description on AliExpress. Again, I'm just an independent reviewer. I don't feel obligated to give you all the technical specs in this video, but you can click through and go read them on your own about, screen resolution and sizes and all that. You can go read that from the manufacturer. But yeah, I got a series of actioncam videos coming up next. I will link this video to that preview. But otherwise, come join me at davethekayaker.com. Stay healthy, be fit, check out my YouTube channel, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment. Anything you can do to help spread the word is greatly appreciated. And thank you for your time and attention tonight. In today's crazy world, I realize anybody's time and attention is the most precious commodity available. So thank you so much.